La leche, la leche, la leche, la leche, la leche. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here we are again, the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ. That's what we like to call ourselves and use, all of us, everyone's. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languagings of person histories, on this our homes on all our planets, past, present, futures, in contact, we also calls ourselves other names, such as ever young goddesses and gods. Now, does that mean we're trying to become a pantheon above others? No, of course not. What we is delivering is divine democracies, so that all of the Elohas and Elohims, all the Eli circles and arrowways, all the females and males, all the souls that God has created and shall create and is creating, past, present, futures, can be reunited again back and forth in circles, times, and balance and contact, because space-time is not linear. And does that in any way suggest that we're trying to usurp the ever-loving authorities and powers of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all sustainings, including us and all that we know and have ever known, past, present, futures, including all our families, communities, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the I in it, past, present, futures, and all the flora and fauna that God has given us to co-steward and appreciates. And so he says, Namaste, the divines with us, Greeks, the divines with the yous and alls. And he says, Mikotuya, or Rasim, Mikotuya Kosifral. We are as any's and alls related. We're all related, and any's related, and because we know that we are alls and any's related, and everyone's related, we cans and shells and cans comes back together and back and forth in circle times in balance and contact. And we also says, Violites with an us, Greeks, Violites with the yous and alls. Cogs on parks, and B'chayim Shalom, soul and salam, soul meaning soul in Persian, is peace in Persian, and we also say, of course, in Quay, and all the other languages of Merci and Mir and Pache and Chus and more, because we are combining the wisdom of the divine feminine's families, egalitarian civilizations, very long time, the Magdalenian era, and then also, especially more recently, Atlantis, especially and Thrace and Vedic and Druidic, and all the way going back and forth to mitochondrial leaves, befores, after, and durings, so that we can become, in fact, parity peace cultures. And so we also call ourselves other names, such as co-white calf buffalo women, co-changing women, Iroquois, goddess clan mothers, and goddess sister cousines, and co-cousin brothers of the goddess clans and gens. We call ourselves co-sky women's, co-earth women's, co-spider women's, co-kachinas, co-katsinas, co-dakanach, co-kalki, co-amamari, co-avlish kasteras, Kuan Buddhas, co-Zayoshans, and co-Couszmic Chrisztsz. Now, don't let that word Christ intimidate you. The word Christ in ancient languages simply translates to anointed. Anointed to do what? To do greatest kindness and wisdoms reunited, now cosmically used back and forth in circles times. And so we also therefore calls ourselves the very real Stargates Atlantis and all holy lands and sacred earths risens of the very real last that shall be first go first teams, very real Stargates and Star Trek put together for parity peace cultures on this and all our planets. Now, it sounds like a daunting task to currently open the Stargates and the Akashic records for reborns, nativities, and always risen springs humanities, but actually it's easily accomplished via the numerological rule, which you can read at 5050now.wordpress.com. And just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making awesome the SOs. And you'll also see a page on the website called Among the Representatives. You use, and use, because use, choose, cans, and shells, and cans. Comes with us, Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary General's COCHRISTSZ. The only issue we had to be concerned about would be the silly and stupid to lose our incarnations and not be able to accomplish this on this planet, and connection with others, of course, but actually we release the cans and shells and cans accomplish this now, so you can see our genealogical and genealogical family trees. There are yours too, as symbolized by picture frames. We start with our great grandmothers, first go first, and then all the current women of our families, our Shekinas, all of the Shekinas of all generations, and then especially our youngest generations of younger Shekinas and younger Hekinas, the females and males, Elohas and Elohims. We can't say all of them, we can say some of them, we'll say a few. You can read more of them there and see more of them there. And we start with, of course, saying all of the Iroquois goddess clan mothers. That includes especially Queen Esther and Jugonosed and let's not forget more recently, of course, Lydia Costanza, Barbara Hirschland, and the current leads of Virginia, and Lydia Laundry New Times, and especially our co-white Catholic women. And so we have Myrtle, Rosemary, and Pearl, and especially Mount Patricia Sunflowers, and equally Martha's Myrtles, and Sophie, and Anna Marie singing crickets, Loyolies, and Laura, lots more there. And we have, of course, our Richards and Eumidas families, that is, of course, our Galilean Gaelas and Gorgis and Anns and Josephinas, lots more there. We have our Arts families, Bias and Sabinas, connected to Sylvia's and more there. And, of course, we have our Estelarian families, our Allens and Hannahs, lots more there. And we have nursing Jews to our branches and hearts. We have our Magdalenes intertwining with our Nazarenes again. We have, that is, our Venusians and Marians, and that's Estrella and Libertia and Estrella, and equally so, it's especially the Sarah Harriet and Radiant Ray, and it's Sarah Harriet, equally so, it's John Malcolm Circles Time, Julian Jacqueline, Precious Antoinette, Miss Rose, for Marie, Grandma Papa, Grandma Annette, all the grace restores, Grandma Dorothy's teaching and learns all the lessons of the Wizard Justice and Wizard Justice of Oz that we all ours, connected to Leona and Lynn and Leah and Jenny of the Gaia families, and Barbara's there, and we also have Moore's there, and we also have, of course, our Rachel and Ruffles, the Stargaze families, and more there, and then we also have our current generations of females. We have our Esther's and Rachel's and Anne-Marie's and Julie Anne-Marie's Equal-Ye's and Barbara's and Jenny's and Dia's Divine, all the D's, and we have, of course, our youngest generations, Equals, very essentially, Equals for opening Stargaze of the Akashic Records. We have our April's Arisen, Rose Arisen, Earth Angelines, all types of dictating Numeral and World Edicts. We have our Hallels and Hesperuses and lots more there. Shears and Elisa's and lots more, and Athena Metis and Francisco Leones. We have our Celestazia, so Mr. Body, and Lighting Lees, and especially nears and dears to our hearts, of course. We have our Vanessa Salia, and as a young couple, Vanessa Salia and Harlan Lewis love his years, and equally with their mothers and aunts, and all of our young couples. We have our Hadassah and Granels, and Leas and Ross, and Benjamin and John, and Blessed Bows, and more as our Comingsz, varies, always, Estelarianlys, always Eastelarianlys, always all related leads, Soons, La Leche, let's make it Allevens, parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, every day's blessing.